Not gonna lie, it's a beautiful day out here, guys. All right, so we are live now on Facebook and for our friends at a number of media outlets. And I can't see this from the camera, but we've got lots of great friends and partners out here today, all just behind the camera. Give me a shout and a wave, Plover monitors. Love it, love that Plover love. But seriously, no, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you everybody virtually for tuning in. We're very, very excited because we have reached the near end of our third year with Monty and Rose nesting here at Montrose Beach in Chicago. So, wow, come on guys, we did it, we made it. So now the nice thing is that we actually today get to release their names. Every year, Monty and Rose have successfully raised chicks, and this year is no different. So first and foremost, we want to point out that on July 20th, a number of partners and staff came out here and briefly captured the plovers and put unique bands on them. Now, these bands are unique combinations that are unique to those birds. So anywhere they go in their lives, migrate anywhere in the Great Lakes, we'll be able to identify them and know exactly who they are and know specifically that they came here from Chicago. So the U.S. Geological Survey each gets an aluminum band with a 9-digit number. They additionally get a number of colored plastic bands. So the Chicago birds specifically get a purple band. We're special like that. We get a purple band because we're just so cool. This indicates that they're from here, and each chick also received a couple of other colors, specifically an orange band with a yellow colored star and another orange band with a green star. So those are the two individuals that we are having the privilege of naming here today. We're very excited to be able to share those names with you very briefly. But first things first, I'd like to hand it over to Plover mother Tamima Itani, who'd like to give a quick shout out to all the people and partners who involved in this process and made it possible.
Thank you, Edward. Hi, everyone. Hello, I'm Tamima Itani. I'm with the Illinois Ornithological Society. And before we do anything else, we owe a huge debt of gratitude to so many people. First off and foremost, the most wonderful volunteers who have been monitoring Monty and Rose and their nest and chick for the past 3 years. So a big shout out to those volunteers. You also have multiple partner organizations who have been working very hard to ensure the safety of the chicks and the nest. We have the Chicago Audubon Society right here. We have the Chicago Ornithological Society, the Illinois Ornithological Society. A big thank you to the Chicago Park District, who's been going through so much effort to make this place wonderful and suitable for piping plovers. The Chicago, and I need to add also the Montrose Beach Dunes steward and all the volunteers as well. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, the USDA, the Illinois Department of Natural Resources, the Lincoln Park Zoo, especially this year, Open Lands, the Great Lakes Audubon, and the Forest Preserve District of Cook County. And also, we've received great support from the entire city of Chicago, who has adopted these wonderful little birds and just loves them and adores them. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Simone Graham and I am on behalf of the Fish and Wildlife Services. Wanted to give a special thank you to all the monitors. You guys are very awesome, and it's awesome to see such a great group of people from all different backgrounds coming together for one special reason, which is Monty and Rose with chicks. So special thank you to you guys, and also a special thanks to the Park District and IDNR and the USDA. So there are 74 pairs of great piping plovers through the Great Lakes, and 119 chicks have fledged from those 74 pairs. 4 have come from one of Monty and Rose's chicks from last year, Nish, and 2 should fledge by August 2nd. So you guys are here for the making of history, so congratulations.
Hi, I'm Judy Chesky from Chicago Audubon. We will announce names soon, but we did want to highlight why these efforts like these have been so successful. Government, nonprofit organizations, and community members have a long record of working together to protect birds and nature in Chicago. There are many examples: the Forest Preserve bird habitat, along the lakefront and the dunes, the nation's first Lights Out program, and its most vibrant volunteer stewardship program, bringing the Calumet wetlands back from near death. These accomplishments and many others were created through these lively partnerships. The conservation story here has far too long been told by the privileged, while those impacted by environmental degradation have labored far from the spotlight. The conservation community in Chicago is working to change that today and will remain dedicated to that effort in the future.
All right, thank you, Judy. I also realized in my excitement to get the show started, I forgot to introduce myself. Hi, Edward, Chicago Ornithological Society. So now, with further ado, we would like to get into the names. These names were submitted by you, the public, and then selected by a special committee of groups and organizations mentioned here, some represented here, some joining us virtually, that made this possible in the hopes that they would fully reflect. I skipped here. Just fully reflect the breadth of communities and meaning that we all have and share with this city. And we wanted to try to reflect that in the names of the birds that we named. We started that process last year, that trend last year, with the 3 chicks that fledged here successfully: Hazel, Nish, and Esperanza. And we'd like to continue that this year with 2 very special names that this team selected, and I think really do a great justice to everybody who submitted those names, and everybody who worked so hard to protect these birds. So enough of my rambling. Jeremy?
Thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is Jeremy Strickland with Open Lands. Dory Levine submitted a name meaning faith, having faith in our efforts that there will be a future when Great Lakes Piping Plovers are no longer endangered. The plover chick with the yellow star on its band will be known as Imani, meaning faith in Swahili, a language spoken along the East African coast from northern Kenya to northern Mozambique.
Hello, everyone. My name is Maritza Rocha, and I'm representing the Forest Preserves of Cook County. The plover chick with the green star on its band will be known as shivka, which is the word for plovers in Polish, and that's shivka. It was submitted by Aaron Tedesco in honor of Chicago's large and well-established Polish population, the largest outside of Poland. Polish immigrants and settlers have long been part of Chicago's history. Here's to Shivka.
Hello, everybody. My name's Jennifer Johnson, and I'm from Audubon, Great Lakes, and Chicago Audubon Society. And I'm here to close. We're so excited to see where the chicks from last year nest in future years, and we'll be looking for them on the wintering grounds after they leave us. We once again want to thank all the volunteers, partners in Chicago for supporting Monty and Rose and successfully raising 2 more chicks this year at Montrose Beach. Visit www.chicagopipingplovers.org for updates and to purchase plover gear from the sales shop, and the sales from the shop go towards supporting plover monitoring and conservation. Thank you.
All right. The stream now. Thank you so much, everyone.
Well, yeah, thanks for coming.
We'll see you next time. I've been on the beach.
Cool. Great.
And the lives.
When we